Hi, today I'm just going to be doing a video about the FRS, BRZ and the GT-86 for drift specs. I've had a lot of people ask me lately what I use on mine, because mine actually work quite well. So I'm just going to show you my specs real quick. So I drift on comfort soft on the front, comfort medium on rear, which is quite stable. I mean, the car only does have 367 bhp, so it's not too bad. It weighs just over a ton. So for body and chassis, I've done all this to it. Weight reduction and some sway bars and whatnot, which is important. So front I have 19, with rear, sorry, for downforce, and of course no ballast. That's just silly. I don't want the car to be any heavier, it won't go nowhere. Sports ECU stage 3, so everything has been tuned to its maximum. As you can see there, it's intake system, sports exhaust and racing air filter. Exhaust, done the best for all of them. Turbo kits you can't put on these cars, which is a shame because that would be really fun. Here now, this is the tricky part. To get the car to spin and to have its revs always sit pretty high, this sort of rules out first and second gear, but usually third and fourth is my good drift gears. So I have it set to 244k mH. I'm not sure what that is in miles, so I guess you'll have to change it or figure out something pretty close to it. Yeah, that's my my settings right there for gear ratio, which works fine for me. Drivetrain, there is no torque distribution, which really sucks balls. That would have been awesome. So everything's done there. Then suspension, I have -13 on front, -11 on rear. Front camber angle is 1, rear is 1.5, and toe angle is -20, 0.20 on front and -10 on rear. Dampers extensions 5 and 5, 5 and 5, 3 and 3. I haven't really touched them at all actually. I usually just leave them as they are. Brakes, I've done nothing with either. And their tyres I've already spoken about, so let's get out of here. Now I have gone into the GT Auto and added some of the kit from body parts and put the GT wing on, 3D wing, sorry, because that's much better for downforce for drifting. Now if you're drifting with the controller, like I am, just a normal controller, you may find it a bit hard at first, but there's always different techniques on how to make it work for you, for what makes you comfortable. So I'll just go to Autumn Ring for now. It's a model charger, it's pretty good. Alright, so start. Don't have to worry about any settings because I know it's all fine. Alright, so first coming into a corner with this, this is an FR, so it's rear wheel drive. Some people prefer to use a X and brake at the same time, and I try to avoid using the handbrake. Just slows you down, you shouldn't really need it for drifting anyway. But with the amount of power that this car actually has, you don't really have to feather the accelerator too much because it doesn't really have much enough. Doesn't have too much to spin the car out anyway, so you're kind of in luck. Oh, I didn't think I was going to make that. Swing it around a bit more that way. There we go. This is my favourite little corner. This little set right here. get it going sideways. But like a lot of this is all practice. You will get the hang of it. I did have a G27 kit, but that did break because my cat is a nightmare. Look, that corner always sticks. And that one. That was terrible. Alright, let's give this another go this time. Let's try and get that apex. Too close. Oh well. Show you that one in a minute after this. But yeah, so you do need a little bit of practice with the controller, I guess. It was really weird for me coming from G27 to the controller. But no, it's a lot of fun. But for technique-wise with the controller, I can't really tell you much except accelerate and brake and just let your car swing around before corners and after corners, and you'll eventually get an idea of how it handles, and if you want to make any more adjustments you can. It's really not all that much to tell actually. I mean, a lot of people just want to know the specs of my car, I guess. I know I've seen a video where a guy tells you his technique for drifting with a controller. But I thought I'd tell you mine, but really I don't actually have one, come to think of it. So this is it. But yeah. See, it sticks again. That corner is just a pain. I do prefer to drift or drive from this view, by the way. In case you were wondering. Oh, going out too far. Let's go back in. Get those points. There we go. So one thing you have to be careful with drifting on any corner that sort of slopes on an angle. It will kick your car out like that. And you will get stuck and you will continue to drive straight into the wall. That's where you're going to feather the accelerator. But yeah, nope, wasn't even watching what I was doing. Let's try one more. That's still a proper one, so I'm going to shut up and concentrate for a minute. So, excuse me. Fuck it. Reverse entries are pretty hard to do, actually. I haven't really been trying them on this car. I can do them on my Impreza, but then again, that's a four-wheel drive and it's kind of cheating, so. Almost off. Sort of off the line a little bit there, but oh well. Still spinning. I didn't get sucked into that corner that time. It's like the Sarlacc pit in Star Wars. Maybe you get sucked in, but once you're in, you're fucked. Oh, got sucked into that one. And spinning out. Awesome. Yeah, you do kind of get the hang of it. I'm still sort of feeling the hang of it, as you can see. Not really much else I can tell you. If you have any questions, you know, just leave them in the comment, whatever. Even if you want to say that I'm shit at drifting, that's fine. I understand. I am. So. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because it's 10 minutes, fucking 11 minutes. Shit.